Hello, my beautiful gods and goddesses of the divine. Welcome to Tarot by Eros. And in today's pick a card reading, we're going to figure out who are you? Who are you as a person? This could even be subconsciously, this can be consciously. This is without any opinions of other people, right? This is going to be all about you. This is going to be about me essentially giving you a full explanation on your whole character, on how you feel that you are, basically. Alrighty. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I have 6 piles here for you today. 6 piles for you to choose from. And if you feel drawn to multiple piles, it means you're probably like a very multi-dimensional person, but it also, I think we're more complex than like we believe that we are. So let's get you started today. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, pile number 5, and pile number 6. Now I'll give you just a moment to meditate. Hello, pile number 1. This is going to be your reading today. And today we have the regular Rider White deck. Give me just a second. Alrighty, my alarm went off on my phone. Alrighty. Now let's connect to pile number 1. Who is pile number 1? What are the energies of pile number 1? Who is pile number 1? What are the energies drawn to pile number 1? Who is pile number 1? Definitely heavy air sign in your chart. It's like, okay, so you guys are very emotional people. You guys are individuals who know your pain, who... Bro, I feel like you guys are born to freaking move. You're born to run. You're born to be free-spirited people, honestly. And the reason why I say that is because I have the Knight of Swords here and I have the Chariot here. However, and even the Eight of Cups here, but there's this heaviness of like holding yourself back, especially here with the Two of Swords, mainly because of the past things that you have been through. I also feel like you guys are very, you have a lot of multiple different ideas that you have, especially when it comes to career that you want to choose from. And it's like, I feel like you get pulled into your heart and then your mind also. Because it's like with the Knight of Swords here, this is somebody who follows their intellect, right? This is also somebody who charges things typically when they're angry, but here I feel like it's them charging forward intellectually. Like you tend to move like towards what your mind thinks, but you also want to move forward towards what your heart wants here with the Chariot. And I feel like you get stuck in these two ideologies between your head and your heart. There's also like a saying to where it's like you feel like you've needed to move back towards certain things, especially with the Knight of Swords here rushing towards the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups knows that this is a very emotional card, speaking to where you know when something isn't good for you, so you move forward and you move on towards it. However, I think your mind keeps you there and it keeps you in that same place despite the fact that you have moved on from it. You have moved on from certain things However, mentally, I don't think you have. I don't think mentally you have moved on from Three of Cups here in reverse. Who is pile number 1? Child of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this is way too many cards. However, I'm going to take them anyway. 10 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Knight of Cups. And the Moon here in reverse. I feel like there has been so much confusion within you and within your life to where you're not really understanding. It's like you don't trust yourself too much. You have so much love for the things that you do and for what you want to do. However, it feels like there's such a battle between what you want and what you think you want and what other people kind of project onto you. And I feel like it burdens you mainly because the things that you want and the things that other people want from you, they're two totally different things. And I feel, and what I want to tell you is that what you think other people want from you, it kind of burdens you. There's this like lack that other people have given to you. I feel like you also sell yourself short on certain things that you actually do want. It's like there's this aggression, and I get that with the 7 of Wands here and with the Knight of Swords, that you guys, not that you have like anger problems, but you have the tendency to like lash forward towards the desires that you want. And then as soon as you think you acquire it, you almost like back out. It's almost like you don't trust yourself, especially with like the Knight of Cups here and then the Moon here in reverse. It's like we got 2 moons here. I think what this really is telling me is that, like I've said before, you are somebody who holds yourself back mentally. Or maybe it's emotionally. There's confliction within you. It's like, I feel like you could be a Pisces also, or you could be a Cancer. I feel like you're a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that won't let yourself be free. You know what I mean? There's you don't want to feel burdened by other people and other things. I feel like you're like a free spirit at heart, and you want to go through and do what you want in life. Who are my pile number 1s? Who are my pile number 1s? I have Taurus here. Yeah, you want what you want, right? Taurus here, you want what you want. Now, when we think about Taurus and when we talk about Taurus, Taurus typically has this way of creating, and I've talked to so many different Taurus people about this. They have this picture, right? They have this picture frame of what they want through their life. And so they go by what they think needs to be in the picture. And, they try to acquire the different things and situations in order to get to that picture. And a lot of times it's not emotionally set based. Like, you're very grounded and earthly people. You could be groundly and earthly as well. And then we have Venus here. Kind of goes in hand with the Taurus here. You could also be a Libra. Or you could be a Pisces here. So there's like a very heavy emphasis on like the dream that you want, and what your mind thinks that you want. I feel like you could be stuck in like a job that you're not really interested in, or it's like you're stuck in circumstances that you feel like can't make you move forward. And then it's like right when you move on, you feel like you need to go back to these things in order for yourself to feel like emotionally satisfied, if that makes any sense. But it's not emotionally satisfying you. Like mentally, it's satisfying you. We have the shaman here. What this is also telling me is that you know I feel like you guys know other people. I don't want to say you know other people more than you know your own selves, but it's like you feel like a way of enchanting other people. You have a way of giving towards other people and other things, especially with the hand here. It's almost like he's reaching out and like offering like these diamonds here and like all of these other situations and stuff, like the snake, you know, the skulls. It feels like he's like giving out, or it feels like he's taking in a lot of different things. So you might be somebody who takes in a lot of negativity, but you're also somebody who pushes a lot of positivity out there. You're very like receptive, you know? Like if somebody gives you a text, you're going to answer. You're going to call them back. You're going to, you know, let them know how you're doing. They're going to let you know how you're doing, or how they're doing, sorry. But you know, it's like you're very spiritual. It's like you're very in tuned with the earth, but you don't trust like the five dimension, right? It's like you don't trust your higher self. Now let's see what you're going through romantically at this point, or who you are romantically. Okay, that's way too many cards. I didn't even shuffle that. Who are my pile number ones romantically, or what are they going through romantically right now? Express your love. Yeah, I feel like you, especially with like the Two of Swords here, children. You could have children. And new love in reverse. Finances and career at the bottom of the deck. So you definitely are somebody who has a lot of heart, but you are also somebody who has a lot of mind too. And with like the children here, express your love and new love in reverse, I feel like you stick around to older energies that you don't have to stick around to. You know, you tend to cling on to the past. Mostly because there's a comfortability to it, right? And with the new love here in reverse, it's like you want new things and you want abundance to come in, especially with the Chariot card here. But you feel burdened by it with the Ten of Wands here. I feel like you don't think that things aren't going to get better if you leave for better things. And I think that's like, you know, what your main goal is, right? To find that emotional fulfillment. Intellectually, you're very strong people. You're very intelligent. But I think emotionally, you need to find a way to fulfill yourself more. There's also this sense to you that you feel like um you don't have enough, or you don't feel like you have enough to offer to people, and you feel like almost like kind of an outsider. Especially with the Three of Cups here, you feel like you can't become a part of a group or situation. And I don't think that you're meant to. I think you're meant to teach other people, but I don't think you're meant to be part of like a group or like a more of a group dynamic, right? I feel like you're meant to hone in the love that you have for yourself. However, I think, you can give love. And I think you can express love, especially with Express Your Love here. You can give love, you can express love. However, I don't think you need to let it cling on to you, especially with the children here and the new love here in reverse. My advice to you, beautiful ass people, is to acknowledge your intelligence. Acknowledge that you have your own wants and needs. And that you're not meeting those wants and needs that you have. And that you actually do have a lot to offer to people. I think, and you have a lot of dreams that you want as well. That dream you want, and you feel like I feel like you believe that your dreams almost burden other people too. Jeez. Well, that's all that I have for you today, pal number one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe if that resonated with you. Please let me know feedback down and below. If this is you, if these are some of your traits, please let me know. Thank you so much. If this didn't resonate with you, go ahead and pick through another different pile or pick through a different stone. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Have a good one. Hello, my beautiful gods and goddesses who picked pile number 2. This is going to be a reading on who are you? Who are my pile number 2s? Who are my pile number 2s? Who are my pile number 2s? Spirit guides are my highest good. Spirit guides, please, gods, angels. Who are my pile number 2s? Who are my pile number 2s? You have the Hermit here. So you're definitely and that's what I was getting at first when I was meditating. I was getting a very composed individual. I was actually getting you're very feminine too. The Emperor here in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. And the Knight of Swords upright. I feel like you guys are somebody who is very passive, to be quite honest with you. Four of Pentacles here in reverse. You guys are very passive people. And the reason why I say that is that we have the Hermit here. This is somebody who typically looks inwards most of the time, and it's not that they don't project outwardly to them. You guys are actually people who, look within yourselves, and it's like you share that information with other people. And when you get more abrasive energies that come towards you that are coming at you, or if you have almost like people who have stronger personalities, you tend to kind of roll them over, or it's like you're very submissive when it comes to these harsher energies, right? And I feel like there's a part of you that has that sharpness to you. There's that part of you that has that quickness. But I feel like you generally are more submissive and more passive. Like when you go off on somebody, you go off on somebody. And I feel like that there's this buildup that you can get to, because most of the time you're not in control. Most of the time you don't, try to hurt other people's feelings, or you don't try to get in other people's way. You know what I mean? You very much are so in tune with yourself, that you're very much grounded within your being. However, it's like when it comes to other people, you're just like, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna, and then there's this build up to where you then say, you know what, I really don't like what you're saying. No, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking your BS. I'm not letting you, I'm not letting you get a hold of me. Who are my pile number twos? Who are my pile number twos? What more can you tell me about my pile number twos? 10 of Cups here. Yeah, and like, with the Strength card here, the 10 of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles here, you guys actually vibe with other people very well. I feel like you guys genuinely do have good communication skills, and it's like you want love, right? You want to build with other people. It's almost like you also want to encourage other people too. You're very team player based. Like you want to build with people, right? And I feel like because you have this vision to where you want to build with other people, you get and you have this very submissive type of energy. So you're somebody who like wants to create things with other people. However, once you get somebody who's on a negative vibration, it's almost like it brings you down as well. You have a very strong personality, and it comes from, it's like it's like your personality comes within like how strong you are about how you feel about yourself. Your projection onto that doesn't help or doesn't show that to other people. So 10 of Cups here, it shows like you're a very family orientated person. You're somebody who like wants to build that community with other people, who wants to have, some people might not want kids and whatnot, but this is somebody who generally like wants to be fulfilled emotionally. And we also have that with the Strength card here. You're somebody who also like lifts people up, especially when like they feel down, and that's why we have the Hermit here and the Strength, because you take in the information that you have learned and then you build up other people from it. Like you have like an inner wisdom to yourself, when it comes to knowing the experiences you've been through. I only want jumpers here. South Node. The Sun. You could be a Leo, honestly. Ninth. Do it in a big way. So with the 9th house here, and it says do it in a big way. Philosophy and laws, as if they, all there is. You are somebody who, I know, I just like kind of mumbled that over because I'm reading it over. You are somebody who has very strong values. And I say that again with like the 10 of Cups here. Somebody who has very strong values. Somebody who has that picture that you want to express to other people. And within the South Node here, it does state like that you're somebody who tends to have like a lot of anxiety, right? And I believe that it goes back to when I was talking about how you are very submissive with other people. The South Node is typically explained as your beginning, right? So that's like where you are on a lower vibration. I would suggest you check out what your sign is in your South Node. But typically what you want to do is you want to figure out what your North Node is, so that way you like expand that outwards. And with the Sun here, you're somebody who illuminates a lot of light within other people. You're somebody who likes to shine the goodness in other people, and you do that with yourself also. But I feel like that there's a conflict in finding other people who can do that within you as well. There's a desire to have other people treat you the way how you want to be treated. Or you're having conflict finding other people who want to treat you the way they treat you. And I think you hold yourself back through it or with it, right? Who are my pile twos on a romantic level? How are my pile twos on a romantic level, or what are they dealing with romantically? Finances and career. Let your friends help you. Yeah, you definitely. Like I said beforehand, I feel like you guys don't really. Okay, 4 cards wanted to come out. Let go of control issues in attraction. So you're definitely people who who can bring, it's like you can manifest any type of person you want. I just feel like you're not discerning over like who you manifest into your life, right? And with your let your friends here help let your friends help you here. You're somebody who definitely doesn't how do I see this? I don't think you also talk about your love life a lot. You're somebody who doesn't really express your love life or your intimacy life very well with other people. You show yourself as a very kind of career orientated person. It's like you have these dreams. You have this light. And with let go of control issues here in reverse, I'm actually picking up as more so as you need to take control. That you need to step up to where what it is that you want. And not what it is that other people want, especially more dominating energies that are more aggressive to your softer, demeanor. You know what I mean? See what I can get with archetypes. The creator. Yeah, you want to build something. You guys could be artists. You could be the nectar, the mask. Okay, so you could also whoo. So with the nectar here, you guys are very nurturing people. You are people who tend to give life into other people and to nurture them and to, love and thrive with them. However, I feel like that there's this duality to you to where it's like, it's like you want to be this healer, you want to be this nurturer, but at the same time, you want somebody to almost like reciprocate with that towards you. You're very creative people. I could also see that you guys could be painters. And you have a wonderful imagination. And also with the mask here, I feel like when it comes to these submissive energies, and I think like what I've said earlier too, you don't show yourself fully. You very much like hold yourself back, your personality back, to let other people's emotions thrive and let other people's personalities thrive. I feel like you guys need to learn how to be your own individual, and if other people aren't going to meet you at this precious vibration, I think you just need to cut it out, honestly. There's also this great knowledge that you have here through duality wise to where it's like you understand the light and everything, but you also understand the darkness and everything too. Especially with this being shown a half and half. I feel like you guys have a lot of dark humor too with you. And I feel like a lot of people don't get that. I think the main thing that I keep going back to, and I think I've said this over and over and over again, is that you guys need to take control in your life circumstance, in your life situation. Because it's like you already know yourself, right? Like you already know who you are, you already know like what you're about, you already know what you're doing, you already know, you probably already know what you want to do financially too. But I feel like you let other people kind of get in your way, or you entertain things that you know aren't serving you. And you can be this power kind of individual for other people, but you need to find somebody who's like a power player for yourself as well, and power friends, coworkers, and whatnot. I think there's a big understanding on, you know who you are. Why don't you know who you are? Right? Like, you know your value. You got values, especially with, like, the it's like you're strong enough in family ties. You're strong within yourself, and you're strong within your coworkers, within your, work environment, right? Very hardworking individual. However, it's just you're so receptive. Take control of your own circumstance and find people who want to vibe with you, not against you. Well, that is your reading for today. Thank you so much, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have yourself a wonderful day. And please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for 22 subscribers. Oh my god, I fucking love you guys. You guys have a nice day, all right? Love you. Have a good one. See you next time. Hello, my beautiful gods and goddesses that have chosen pile number 3. This is my reading for you today on who are you? Who are you? Who is pile number 3? Who is pile number 3? Who is pile number 3? Ever since I got these darn acrylics, it's been harder for me to shuffle with these cards. Normally I do have acrylics on, I just normally don't have them this long. Who is pile number 3? Who is pile number 3? Four of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords in reverse. 5 of Cups. Okay, so you guys are okay, so I feel like you guys have experienced a lot of loss in your life. However, there's so much love and joy and passion that you carry with you, especially with the 8 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. You bring in a lot. It's like you love to communicate with other people. You love to party. You love to build. You love, you love love, right? And it just feels like you're just a very, like, connected and drawn type of person. You're somebody who likes to connect with people, like multiple people, like on a variety. However, I feel like that there's like a deep sadness within you that you keep looking over. And it's almost like why do I feel like you show other people you're a happy person, but there's this deep sadness within you. I feel like the happiness that you express, I believe, is real, yes. But you look over, see how you have the 3 of Cups here that's falling down? It's like you're continuously looking over at this 3, and then we have this 3 here. It's almost like you're continuously, like, looking over through, past heartache, through the things that you have lost. Let's see what else I can get out of this. What can you tell me about pile number 3? Like, as far as what other people think you have it all, right? People think you probably have like a good spouse, that you have your own place, that you have a nice car, yada yada yada. But it's like, I don't think you are happy. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. The Moon here in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Well, I think it's because you could be a Pisces. I think that you guys have a tendency to, it's like you give to the world and you love what you love, and you build and you create and you inspire, right? However, there's this like blockage that you have when it's like you have like also a self-defeating kind of mindset too. You're very beautiful and you're very inspirational. However, but underneath it, I think you have your own kind of past burdens that you carry. With the 2 nines here, especially 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the 9 of Cups, you're people who've almost like experienced it all, right? It's like you've been there, done that, I know what life is about. You know what life is about, and then it almost like you understand it, like you bring a lot of light into the situation, especially with the Moon card here in reverse, like you understand this part of yourself. I just think you guys have been through like a lot of loss to where it's like you have everything, but you feel like you're not independent for whatever reason. I think you feel like you need to connect with other people in order to feel to fill this void that you have. There's like a like your life is beautiful, right? But for some reason deep down, you crave something more. You crave something more. The Moon here. Wow, we have the Moon here twice. We have the Moon here twice. You guys are just very hyper emotional people. And I think this stems from also, like, if you're a very emotional type of person, I feel like you can feel, it's like you feel the energies around you. You guys might be super empathic too, because it's like you seem like everything is all as well, but I feel like as soon as other negative people energies come in, it completely throws you off. Scorpio. You guys could also be a Scorpio. It's like you understand. You're somebody who understands what like life is. You're somebody who understands what life is. Like, okay, so there's a quote, right, that I came up with a while ago. Let me finish with one more card for a second. And the Sun, bro. Okay, now this really goes into depth of what I was going to talk about. So when I think of especially Scorpios, right? You're somebody who knows what like darkness is. You've been to like the deepest trenches of the ocean, right? And I say that with the Moon here. Like, you know what darkness is. You know what pain is. You know what the depths of, you know what like evil is basically, right? It's like, and it's not that you are, it's just you know what it is. You feel it, you've seen it, you understand it. And you the whole point of you and your perception who you are as a person is the sun. This could be like a, you could be like a very strong Scorpio type of energy, because with the moon here and the sun, you're supposed to illuminate these darker energies that you have come across, right? And especially with the Scorpio here, you definitely have had a lot of death and rebirth moments in your life. You don't have to be a Scorpio, but I feel like it's like you've seen so, it's like you've seen so much shit, right? And it's like you understand things on such a deeper level than I think what most people understand. And when most people look at you, they don't see the like what you know and what you've seen and what you feel. Nobody really understands how you feel, if that makes any sense. Because you seem like a very happy and great person. It's just nobody like understands that you have this depth within you, that like it's almost like it anchors you down and makes you feel all the feels, you know? Because I'm not going to sit up here and say you have depression or anything, or that you have like, you know, a chemical balance within you. That's not my job. That's not my responsibility as a doctor. However, it's like you have all of this knowledge from what you've been through, what you've experienced, and what you understand. And it's like I feel like you let it weigh yourself down. You know, you have a lot of these emotions, right? And you have a lot of this depth to you. You just stop letting it control your three-dimensional life, dude. Like it's like what can you tell me about how pile 3 is romantically, or what they're going through in a romantic situation? Healing family issues. Okay, so you could be flirt, healing family issues, flirt, and playfulness in reverse. I actually, though, even though playfulness is in the reverse, I think you guys are very playful people. I think it's just when people can tell that when you're not like this, that there's something off about you, because you're actually very flirty and you're actually very attractive people. I feel like you give off a lot of flirtation towards people. And what I'm also picking up on is that you, despite you have created this like image that other people see, to where you have like, oh, I have this like great family life, and like, oh, we're all good and we're all like this, you know, it's there's a lot that's being ignored. And I think that's probably what's bringing you down also, is that there's a lot of things that other people ignore that you see, that you're like, no, this is like going down within my trenches. You're not paying attention to that. I see it though, and you're just not doing anything. Oh goodness. There's a lot of soul. There's a lot of soul to you, pile number 3. There's a lot of soul to you. The self. Yeah. Especially with the Leo here and the moon. You're, of course, a very vibrant individual. Very beautiful person. But I don't think you listen to your heart as much as you need to. Or it's like you feel like other people aren't listening to you. Very one with yourself. You could be a Pisces. You could be a Scorpio, you could be a Leo, you could be a Cancer, you could, and you're probably not any of these signs, but either way, you're somebody who's definitely aware of who they are, and you try to bring that out towards other people and other things. But I feel like they're not getting the full picture, and that's why I have the moon here and the sun, and I was bringing up the fact of the ocean, right? I think we understand It's like we admire the beauty that the ocean carries, right? And this is the quote that I have on my Instagram. We admire the beauty of the ocean waves. However, it's like we fear its depths. Like people are in awe of you, but they fear yourself, and they fear your internal self. And it's not that even, it's like not even that you're even a depressed person or that you have negativity to you. It's just you're so deep and complex to where other people don't even understand it. Like you're just like, I'm not a shallow person, okay? I'm not a shallow person. Like there's depth within you, you know? Just don't let the negativity of the depth get to you, okay? Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, pile number 3. You guys seem like very beautiful people, honestly. Just please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, if you enjoyed the channel. Thank you so much for 22 subscribers. I know that's not like a whole bunch, but within a whole week, I feel like I progressed a lot, and I freaking love you guys. Please enjoy yourself. Peace, love, and light to all of you, and have a wonderful day. Good night. Hello, my pile number 4s. Let's figure out, who are you? Who are my pile number 4s? How is y'all doing today? Please, gods and goddesses of the divine. Please, any ancestors that want to come through. Who are my pile number 4s? Who are my pile number 4s? Who are my pile number 4s? Whew. Okay, so what I'm immediately getting is like letting go. Like you guys definitely, you don't hold back a lot, do you? Your opinion, right, is like so on point. It's so precise. It's so well thought out. And I think it scares people. I think you guys freaking scare people. And I say that because I have the Queen of Wands here. This is somebody who has no filter. Somebody who's very attractive, somebody who's fiery, passionate, just quick with your words, right? And then we have the Four of Pentacles here. This is somebody who's got nothing holding them back. We also have the Justice here. This is speaking of like you weighing out, I think, every possible situation, understanding things from both points of view. So when you see and when you feel that somebody is, if I'm talking to a Libra here, what's up? This is you. So if you feel like somebody just has such a negative, stupid opinion, you go off. You let it out. You freaking mad. You angry. You're like, I can't believe that you feel like this, and I can't believe that your opinion on this is like this, and yada yada yada. You're also somebody who has a very almost not like dark kind of persona, but you're attractive. Like your attractiveness is very on point with the, just like you have the Libra here, you have the Death card here, you have the Queen of Wands here. You're a very attractive person. Like, and I can't believe, and I'm saying that, and you pick the pink stone, right? You pick the rose quartz. You're a very attractive person with this the scorpionic kind of energy, right? Scorpios are sexy. Libras are ruled by Venus. The Queen of Wands is a fire sign. You have a very attractive aura to you, and a very like what's that girl, very not mean girl attitude, but like you definitely are one of the plastics, you know. And not saying that you're plastic, not saying that you're fake, but it's like, you know, it's like you're like, I know what I know, and I'm gonna let you know what I know. But if you're always somebody who doesn't think that they're attractive, you are. I'm just letting you know. There's like a really high attraction towards you. You have a lot of people who like to stare at you. With the High Priestess here, the Universe, and the Sky Father here in reverse. So the Queen of Wands is typically an Aries person, and then I also have the Sky Father here in reverse. So it's like confirmation to where you technically just let people have it. And I think your aggression, right? I think your aggression is attractive to other people. You are very in touch and you're very like inspired, or other people are inspired by you. You are ruled by like the literal universe is in the middle of your spread. Like you are connected to like, you know, a higher kind of vibration, a higher being. And this knowingness within yourself, I have with the High Priestess here and the Justice. Like I've said before, you've already weighed out all the other options. You've already seen everything and you've already felt everything from every possible angle that you could in particularly feel or think out or feel for, right? And so when somebody has like some negative ass, or when somebody's got some dumb shit they gotta say, right? You're just not having it. You're just not having it. To like just stop yourself there. You're like, just stop yourself there for just a moment because I don't agree with it. You could be an Aquarius. You could be somebody who has visions of greater, of like engineering or, you know, construction industry, right? You have like a, also like a business orientated type of persona. There's a lot of discovery here with you, and I get the discovery of here and then also the universe. You're somebody who, it's like you enlighten other people with what you discover, what you found out, right? And I say that also with the Death card here. Now with the Death card, when it comes to you discovering things, it's like you, typically this is a death and rebirth, but this could also be in a situation to where it's like you can find the sunrise, right? You understand and you see like we might be going through some like some shit right now, but pretty soon it's like I see the light for within it. You see the little details and things that a lot of people don't see nor understand. You definitely see the details. Fourth house, as you did in the past, your home base and your family, do what makes you feel secure. Yeah, you definitely are also like feeling type of individuals. You know, and with the fourth house here, I feel like you're also very grounded. You're very secure. I just don't think other people think you're grounded. I really don't think people think you're grounded. But I feel like you are grounded because it comes, you're in a state of mind where you assess things, where you assess the situation, you assess your environment, you assess things, I think even emotionally. Cancer. So you guys could also be a Cancer here. This could also just talk about how you're very intuitive also with like the High Priestess here. With the Death card here and, you know, the Cancer card here. You're somebody who's highly, highly intuitive. Okay? You just understand, even the universe here, you just understand things and other people. And other people don't get what you see or what you're saying. It's just like you have this way of you're like, I just feel this. I just know this. And other people are like, what the hell are you talking about? Other people just don't get you, dude. They just don't get you. It's like, you're like, this is how it is. And other people are like, what are you talking They don't get you. And it's because, I think it's because you come off so strong, to be quite honest. How are my pile fours romantically, or what are they dealing with romantically at the moment? Engagement. You could be engaged. Release your ex. Free yourself. I feel like you... So what I get with engagement, release your ex, and free yourself here, I feel like you guys continuously hold on to things in the past despite where you are currently. Does that make sense? I'm not saying you guys cheat or whatever on your partner, but it's like you hold on to things that you have lived through, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna want to do the same thing with my current partner like how I did with my last partner, kind of thing. And with release your ex here, and it's time to take back control of your life and engagement, especially with all this weighing out, you guys are probably in a situation to where you continuously throw yourself out in other people's way. Where it's like you're constantly in the spotlight, or you're constantly in like the middle of like construction. And I think you need to take a step back and like focus inwardly on yourself, to be quite honest. Especially with release your ex here, you've still got people calling you. You still got people messaging you, texting you from the past and things and situations to where you're just like, why are you still talking to me? I'm with somebody else, you know? And it's free yourself is basically stating that, you know, you get hung up on, I think, trying to change other people's minds. With engagement here, you know, you believe in sacred union. You believe in the union between, you know, two different people and whatnot. But I think to be quite honest with you, you know, it's be careful who you engage with, especially if they're, you know, they have a negative opinion on something. Because you're just going to let them have it, and you're not going to stop yourself from telling this person off. Who are my pile number 4s? Who are my pile number 4s? The King. Okay. Now with like the Sky Father here being the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, the Justice here, you're somebody who takes control. And I feel like part of your problem is that you probably need to let go a little bit every once in a while, right? That's also why we have the Four of Wands here, or the Four of Pentacles here in reverse, sorry, is that you're somebody who typically tends to take control, who tends to, you know, step forward to the game, who is the one that, like, leads the army, who's the one that, you know, says, no, this is how it's gotta be, and, like, my goodness, such a strong personality you have. Very, very leadership type of person. Very wise. Very in tune with the universe. And you're very in touch with like the new and the old things. Like you're adaptable to like the newer society kind of things, but you also have that like, but emotionally we have to be traditional, right? That's that grounding within you. And like I said before, you're very grounded. Other people don't think you're grounded though. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, you're very grounded within yourself. It's just other people don't think you're grounded. Alrighty. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. I hope you found a better understanding of yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you so much for 22 subscribers. I freaking love you guys, and you guys have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Hello to my pile number 5s. Welcome to your reading today. Now let's figure out who are you? Who is pile number 5? Who are my pile number 5s? Who are my pile number 5s? What can you tell me about my pile number 5s? The Lovers. Okay. The 8 of Cups here. The 5 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. So you guys are definitely somebody who there's no bullshit to you. It's like you understand, like you know what you want. And you see falsity within people. Like you know when somebody's bullshitting with you. There is this like strong Gemini here, especially with the Lovers here and the 5 of Swords. There's this strong sense to where it's like you guys know what authenticity is. You guys know how to be wholesome, how to be true, how to be like genuine. You guys are actual legitimate genuine people. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like you guys are probably considered to be definitely more of the lucky kind of side of people. I don't know how like your life is three-dimensionally, right? But there just seems to be this way of which time and life seems to be on your side. You have a very you have a very great way of knowing when it is to like walk away from something, especially when it gets you to this energy here. You're like, look, I'm very like loving, I'm very like, cooperative. But however, you're like, I'll walk away if you start like with some mess though. Especially with like his face there, how he's like looking at, if you look over at this freaking moon, right? He's like, can you just leave? Can you just go? Like, I feel like either you look at, you definitely look at people like, I don't even think you're the person walking away. I think you're the moon here. You're like, can you just leave? Can you just go? And like, you look over at it's like, you're definitely like you look over at people like, can you just go? You're not. This isn't it. Like you're this like almost divinely orchestrated type of person to where it's like celestially like what's going on. Celestially everything that's going on around you. This is definitely picking up heavy air sign. So I have the Star here in reverse. So you could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini. Who are my pile number 5s? Who are my pile number 5s? The Hangman in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wow. You have so much for you. You have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. So it's like not only do you have the ability to almost like control the tide, to control the energy around you. But it's also like the universe controls the energy for you as well. There's definitely like a slower process though. Like I feel like you're somebody who wants to reach at a higher level so fast. However, I think the universe continuously wants to teach you patience yourself, to learn how to be patient with other people and things. Because we have the Star here in reverse, we have the Hangman here in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. This means that you are at a halt, or you feel like you're at a halt most of your life. And when you have the Eight of Cups here and the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse, everybody thinks you're moving fast. Everybody out here thinking that you're all everybody thinks that you got it going on. Every time somebody looks at you, it's like, you got a new hairdo, you're doing this now, oh now I'm doing this, oh now I'm going here, now I'm being a part of this, and you feel like you're not moving forward. You're such a gem. Or could such a Gemini. You could be a Pisces too. However, I feel like, though, with you piled number 5, everybody, hold on, sorry I moved the camera. Everybody around you thinks that you've got it going on, thinks that you look good, thinks that you've got things, planned for you. But you think you're not moving anywhere. You, for some odd reason, feel like you don't got it going on, or you're like, you got to be at like this speed and you got to do things this way. The first house here, who you are, your desires, your actions. Wow, what were we just talking about? Like your actions, your desires, how you want to move forward, how you want to do this. In Aries. So you guys could be Aries people, or you're just very aggressive in that way of like, I need to move forward. I have to go and accomplish this now. And you feel like it's almost like not that you're never satisfied, but your expectations of yourself, my goodness. And then in Capricorn. Alrighty. So you guys are definitely people who also like to focus in the material realm, right? You are definitely somebody who can conjure up things from your mind, and you can summon things from in your mind to within the material realm. Okay, like you definitely this is some cardinal or mutable energy. There's a little bit of fixed energy here, so you could be either a Gemini, an Aquarius, a Pisces, any of the fixed signs here with the Wheel of Fortune, or an Aries or a Capricorn. Especially in Aries with the first house here, you definitely are somebody who follows your wants and needs, and you don't let other people get in your way. You're like, I'll move if I have to, I'll leave. Or can you go now? Like, can you leave? Like, this isn't working out. With that attitude, definitely with the Aries and Capricorn here, you need to go. You need to leave. It's not working out. I mean, you could be like that also with an Aquarius, or as an Aquarius, but it's just there. But you know what I'm also getting? You guys are also actually like very loving people too. With the Lovers here and the Six of Cups, you cherish things to such a degree. So like when I was saying earlier, if you don't see something that's authentic as, true love, or as, true friendships, as a true career, you have no problem with sending that person away. You have no problem with being like, okay, bye. You can go now. You're not really a part of my life. You're not really a part of like what I got going on. you have no problem with cutting people off. It's almost like time favors you so much to where it's like but you still feel like time doesn't favor you. Like, no, I haven't done this yet. The Maiden, bro. You know what I'm getting with this Maiden card? is that it's like you guys are so comfortable with your femininity. It's like you're a very strong, like, feminine figure, right? Like, I don't want to say it, but at the same time, like, people might think that you're a bitch. And I also say that because this is the number 8 here in Roman numerals. So 8 is like a symbol, or is like the number of like power, career, control, right? And that kind of goes hand in hand in what we've been talking about through your desires and how you want life to move forward with you, right? And what I'm getting with the maiden here, it's like you're so in touch with your femininity that it like startles people when you take control. Like I said, people might call you a bitch or an asshole or whatever. I'm trying to, it's not that I can't find any. There's just this energy here of being just completely 100% so assured of yourself. So, and I don't think that's a bad thing, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like you're just so aware of, like, you know, who you are. And it's like you're totally, and it's like who you are is like this, even though it says maiden here, I just feel like you're just a very dominant person. Let's see what the love card's saying, how you are in love. Because look, you probably are like a lover with the maiden here and the lovers. How is pile number 5's love life right now at the moment? Or how are they romantically? Very soon. Pay attention to the red flags. That's in reverse. Children. So with these cards here, what I'm getting at is that, and when it comes to time too, we have very soon here. So I feel like be patient when it comes to love. And I'm getting that like the next kind of love connection that comes in for you, you might have children with this next person, or it's like the connection that you have with this person, or the connection that you do have with this person is very childlike. And I also say that with like the lovers here, right? These are typically the Gemini is always considered to be almost like a childlike person themselves. They're somebody who's very youthful, who's very youthful. Like nothing's holding you back. And your imagination is like out there when it comes to, well, not like your imagination. I just feel like when it comes to your wants and needs and desires is like out there to where it's like you could reach it, right? Your imagination could be, you know, very broad too, but I just feel like you, not that your imagination isn't standing out, it's like how you assess your goals. And would pay attention to the red flags here in reverse, I feel like you already see right through people, especially when we had the 5 of Swords here. You already see right through people and you see through their intent. And I feel like you don't have that problem when it comes to paying attention to the red flags. You're like, yeah, I already know. You know, I already know. Somebody's coming in soon. Yeah, I already know. You probably already know that you have to be patient. And and it's like me telling you you have to be patient is probably already annoying you. To be quite honest with you, I don't even know how you even got through this part of the reading because you're just that quick. You're just that fast. You probably got bored through halfway of the reading. to be quite honest with you. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much, pile number 5, for tuning in. I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for 22 subscribers. I freaking love you guys, and I hope this resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Hello, beautiful gods and goddesses that have chose pile number 6. This is me expressing who are you? Who is pile number 6? Who is pile number 6? Who are you, pile number 6? The Hierophant in reverse. The Magician upright. The Eight of Pentacles upright. The Ten of Pentacles upright. You guys are entrepreneurs. Or you're very strong manifestors. I feel like you guys have so many different ideas and things that you want to bring into the world and bring into light. But I feel like that there's like, it's like, honestly, I don't see anything really holding you back. I feel like what holds you back is the idea that society might feel like won't accept you. There's like this there's this essence of like you feel like society won't accept you or the ideas that you bring out into the world. Because with the Hierophant here in reverse, this is a very spiritual person. This is somebody who like who believes in spirituality and somebody who, you know, likes to essentially move outside of the boundaries from which that they understand and what they know of. But it seems like everybody else around you just kind of doesn't really get that part of you. You're somebody who's a total manifester here with the Magician. You're somebody who has all the tools that they need and to be able to craft and create this picture that you have for yourself, especially with the Eight of Pentacles here. You're ready to work. You're ready to go after your dream and you're ready to go after building this like perfect picture for yourself, right? I just feel like you think that either there might be some like lingering doubt or it's like you want to require more support from other people in order for this dream to come by. I feel like you might not have to though. I feel, oh, holy crap, at the bottom of the deck, the Magician here, but let's shuffle it out. I want to get some shuffles going. The Sage. Okay, so this is the same as the Hierophant, right? So you could be like a Taurus person or a person who is a Taurus, right? But it's like you're very traditional. The Fool here. New beginnings. See the Sage, the Fool, Ace of Wands in reverse, Youth of Cups in reverse, Four of Wands. So there's like this really strong desire for you guys to craft and create, right? But I feel like financially you're willing to go forth with it. I feel like at this moment, like you're shocked through your inspiration. It seems like you kind of feel like a bit burnt out emotionally and passionately about certain things. And I feel like you've not that you've lost the will or the drive for it, but it's almost like it's like you've been going at it for so long to where it's like now you feel a little bit tired. You feel like a little bit stuck on it. You want to jump forward and you want to have all of what you need and all of what you love, right? Like there's this essence of like I was saying earlier, it seemed like there was nothing really stopping you, But I think that it's like your emotions or your passion, your drive. You don't have enough gas in the tank in order to get yourself moving forward. It's like you can dream of, this perfect image for yourself. But like you don't have the will to like always move forward towards it. I feel like you push so hard at something and then you just burn out from it. You get burnt out from it like real fast. You're just like, whoa, now I'm just like over it. Now I'm on to the next thing. Now I want to try to build something else. And the reason why I say that is because with the Hierophant here in reverse and the Sage here in the upright, I feel like you're not really too sure on how you feel about everything. I feel like you have ideas and I feel like you construct a whole bunch of, beautiful constructs and whatnot. It's just not thought out as thoroughly as you think it is. And then the reason why you haven't thought it out thoroughly yet is because there's actually so much into these projects that you want to get into to where you just get emotionally stuck. You get drained from it. You're very business orientated people, and I feel like at this point you're more so concerned with your craft than you are with connecting with people. You want to build like a connection with a whole bunch of people. You want to have that community, but it seems like that's not on your priority list. And it's like what you are actually hoping to inspire is something like much bigger than you. I'm getting like a much bigger than me energy. I want to know what's bigger than me. I want to know the ins and outs that's beyond like myself. And it's hard for you to connect to other people because of that. So the creation gaining from respect for or from things that brought life or light, the sun. So we have the sun here. We have responsibility, success, and the 10th house. So you are like people who you are career driven type people. You are a career driven type person. And then we have Saturn here. So more so like I'm getting like Capricorn vibes here, especially with Saturn. There's this really heavy emphasis on, your personal power and what you want to create and what you want to manifest. And to be quite honest, I think your love life is on the back burner right now. And I say that with the Youth of Cups here in reverse here, it just seems like you're just not interested in handing it out. You're focused on, your expansion, on your dreams, your aspirations, on creation, success, on work, finances. You guys are so you guys also, I think this was a different pile too. I don't remember which one it was, but you guys like are taking from what's through your creations and you're trying to craft your ideas and your dreams into the physical realm, right? There's just like a bigger than me type energy here. It's like you're like for the greater good, how is pile number 6 in love, or how is their love life? Unrequited love. Yeah, I feel like you guys just aren't focused and fixated on love at the moment. Release your ex. Retreat here, but it's in the reverse. I feel like there's a big message here on, I think, reminding yourself to allow and have these energies of love and abundance to come to you. And I feel like that's why I was saying earlier, you feel almost like burnt out or you don't have enough like gas in your engine or whatever, or gas in your tank, to get your car going, right? Because it's like I feel like you need a little bit. I think you need a little bit more love in your life because we have unrequited love here. I think you have a lot of attractions to people and different things that aren't grounded. I feel like, or it's like you've met people or you tried talking to people and it's like they're not as interested in you as like you. I feel like you either choose bad partners. Oh, gee. Not that you choose bad partners, but you've chosen partners that don't serve the same higher frequency that you do of the better good, and it's like you've almost meet like these shallow kind of people. With retreat here, I also feel like you guys could be people who've you don't work on the like smaller intimacy aspects of things. You focus on like the bigger aspects of things. So when you meet a partner, you're like, how is this person going to, bring and help me construct into what I want in through life and yada yada yada, instead of focusing on the fact of, do you actually like this person? Do you actually love this person? The unseen. Yeah, you guys are definitely people who are able to craft that vision within yourself. Like, and what I was saying earlier, it's like you see the bigger picture, right? And that's what it is, the unseen. You are the unseen one, the one that's observant of the stuff that nobody else looks into, of, the future and whatnot, and like what you can bring to life. And I just feel like it's hard for you to bring somebody else into that understanding of yourself because it just seems like they're not on the same depth or frequency as you are. There's like love within you, but it's like love for the greater, like for all of mankind. You're a very interesting person. Release your ex here. I feel like you probably do hold on to things that don't serve you, and I think that's your problem. Is that it's like you already have everything you need. And if you're a soul type of person who like wants to craft and wants to create, but like it's like all these other people that are in your life and whatnot, you might not be able to vibe with them as much as you can vibe on your own and craft for the world at like a distance, because you're all about institution. My suggestion is to, I think, understand that you have a lot of ambition. However, when it comes to the romantic aspects of your life, the intimate moments, learn how to treat and heal that, so that way you're able to then push forward even more. Like, use love as like an inspiration for yourself, you know, of I want to create mankind for this person. That they might never understand you and they might not get like where you're coming from, but I feel like using even the love that they have to offer. that love has to offer could boost yourself up more. But it really depends on all of you guys, right? I hope this resonated. I really want to know who picked this pile because this is so interesting. Alrighty. Well, if you enjoyed your reading today, please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. Thank you so much for the 22 subscribers. You guys have a wonderful day, okay? And have peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a good one.